Hi guys, and welcome to a brand new video, actually a brand new channel. I've made this one so I can vlog race weekend, stuff like that, and do content like this. So all today is going to be is just top 10. I've got my laptop here, that's why I'm looking down there. That was a spoiler for the video, by the way. Top 10 photos from this year. That's pretty much it, nice and simple. So let's start off with number 10. So number 10 was taken at the end of a track day at Alton Park. Because it is the end of the year, it was starting to go night, so I really like how just the lights are reflecting off the paintwork of the car. Overall, I do like it. It is a nice photo, but I guess it's just one of those ones where just in the top 10, it's lucky being there. So let's get on to the next one. So number 9 is one from the actual last proper race meeting of the year. It was the BRCC Formula 4 Championship. First time using the 600mm at Alton Park. Honestly, didn't think it would really do too good just because of the size of it. It would be very zoomed in, which it was for quite a lot of stuff. But for shots like this, it was absolutely perfect and managed to get quite a lot of detail on the car. With at 150-600, I couldn't really get that detail just because obviously it isn't a professional lens like the 600 Prime. But I guess it is one of those things where you're sort of like restricting the quality of photo so you got a better diversity in zoom range. So let's get on to photo number 8. So number 8 is a photo I took at the last British ET round at season. It just sort of shows the colour off a lot more with the track being sort of bleached out, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I actually took this by accident, if you know what I mean, because my camera was playing up, so I just adjusted some settings, because originally I was going to go quite underexposed, but it was just one of those sort of things where, oh, wrong setting, photo looks cool, might as well keep it like that. That isn't the last British GT photo there is on here, there's quite a few more. I think it's like 50% of them or something like that, because it is the main stuff I sort of cover. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll notice a lot of it's sports car racing as well as BSB, but we'll get on to that. So yeah, let's get on to photo number 7. So number 7 is another British GT photo taken at the penultimate round of the season at Brands Hatch, actually during the qualifying session on Saturday. But it's just one of those photos where you either love it or you hate it. I just kind of like the contrast of the grass is really shadowy and the track's lit up, and then the car is just, the car looks great, especially with the headlights. Just those Mercedes always create just interesting shapes when the shadows. It's one of those things that quite a few people like. But anyway, let's get on to photo number 6. So this one is from the first practice session of GB3 from Brands Hatch. Obviously the last photo was from the same meeting. But yeah, it's just one of those things where I really kind of sort of experimented with settings and stuff, and I was shooting into the sun when it was ideal to have it sort of front lit, but because where I was stood, it sort of gave me that like flexibility and stuff. But then in Lightroom, it looked terrible. It kind of made me a bit sad, but I edited it, made it look somewhat sort of cool, and then just changed to black and white. Yeah, this one, I kind of like how the track obviously is grey, grass is black, car's black. It just creates a nice shape, just shows the shape of the GB3 car, which is quite cool. I can't really think of any other reasons to have this photo on the list rather than I like it, so let's get on to photo number 5. So starting strong in the top 5 is one I took at TCR UK Media Day. Actually one of the only TCR events I went to this year when I was planning to go to probably most race weekends. So this wasn't even TCR UK Media Day, it was the day before, so I just went to the track because I was already staying in a hotel there overnight for the day after. Yeah, sunsets and setup days always make interesting photos, especially with TCR cars, just because of the shapes of them and the variety of them. They always look pretty cool, especially in the sunset. So for this one, obviously I had to sort of bring the shadows up so you could actually recognise the livery. But yeah, overall, really like the shot. Just the clouds in the background and the sunset and all the colours and all the colours of the car obviously as well. Just bring it all sort of together and make it look pretty decent. So number 4 is probably one of my most favourite photos at the season. Obviously that's why it's on this list, of Callum Voisin winning the championship at Donington Park. It's just one of those photos where you can actually like tell the emotion of the moment. There was actually a moment after this where my card filled up, because on my 90D, which I'm using to record now, it's only got one card slot, which is SD, and I only had one SD card on me at the time, so it was a bit of an annoying moment. But yeah, let's get on to photo number 3. So number 3 is probably the best weekend of the year. Donington Park, BSB, in the middle at showdown, where Tommy Bridewell and Glenn Irwin was battling for the championship. We all know what happened afterwards. I'm gutted I didn't manage to get a shot of it, because I was originally where I was planning to go. It is one of those photos where it's sort of like pivotal to tell a story. It's just one of those ones where I keep looking back at it and just remember the absolute amazing race weekend where it was battling for the championship, middle at showdown. You just didn't know who was going to win. It was my first weekend using a professional sort of long lens, so thinking about it, if I was probably using my Sigma 150-600, the focus would have gone crazy or something, and I most likely would have missed it. But yeah, that is photo number 3. Probably one of my most favourites from the season. So let's get on to photo number 2. So photo number 3, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I just love the colours of it, just the purple, just the blue of the Aston Martin. So yeah, let's get on to number 1. So number 1 is probably the best and the worst photo of the season. It's where Glenn Irwin lost the BSB Championship because he had some sort of bike fail. I'm not really too sure what it was. First of all, it should be an interesting shot of his reaction when he gets off the bike. I'll show some images on the screen now of like everything that sort of went on. But yeah, you can just sort of tell where he just thought, oh yeah, it's over, I'm not winning this championship. So that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. It is the first video on this channel, so I hope it wasn't too terrible. I hope you watched it till the end. So if you're new, remember to like and subscribe. If you're not already following me on Instagram, my Instagram's there. Website and stuff's in the description below. You can view any of these images and probably thousands more. There'll be some more content coming up in the next few months, especially when the racing season starts, so make sure you got notifications on to see when that releases. So yeah, see you in the next video.